it looks amazing. And to be fair, it's a really good example because that's just leaked that little bit right. And that is my new iron, absolutely dead straight. I'm going to happily admit I want a little bit more help. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're not actually playing a Break 80. There's no subscriber challenge. It is New Irons Day. Yes! It's nearly as good as New Driver Day. It's a close second. So these are the irons that I use at the moment. I use the Apex Pro for my 8, 9 and pitch and wedge. And then I use the Apex for 4, 5, 6 just because they're a little bit more forgiving. And to be fair, it's a really good example because that's just leaked that little bit right. These are actually quite hard, not hard to hit, but they're a low handicapper iron. And when I'm playing to like 7, 8, 9, or I'm going around an 80, I'm not a low handicapper, I'm a low to mid. I wanted something this year, a little bit more forgiving, a little bit, something that would help me, just that little bit, smidge a little bit more, maybe I'm gonna hit some more greens. Do you think it's okay to have forgiving clubs? Because I think this is a big thing. Like if my mate or Tom, my apprentice, was starting out at golf, I would say get the most forgiving clubs there is. It's a fair game to everyone because they're available to everyone. But some people frown upon it. Do you frown upon it? Let's grab my new 8 iron. And that is my new iron, absolutely dead straight. I haven't even tried to cheat that. That's the first time I've hit the 8 iron. What are they? What have I gone for and why? Okay, let's cut to some very cool slow-mos and sexy shots. Right, so as you can see on the screen now, these are the new Rogue ST Pros. Obviously having the Callaway Apex Pros, they caught my eye straight away. And as you can see, they are shiny and they are amazing. Right, enough of that, back to me. I love these. I don't know why when I seen them, maybe it's the little matte black kind of Rogue ST, the chrome finish. On the eye, that's a very important thing for me. As you can see over my shoulder, that kind of view I've got, if you come over, it sits nice. It doesn't look like it's any different to my Apex Pros, but like I said, these have got that little bit more forgiveness. Obviously, it's got that little bit of a thicker edge, but it doesn't look like your more fatter forgiving irons. These are just a little bit more forgiving than the ones I'm using. And was I pushing myself a little bit too far with them irons? Maybe. I've got a full set of these. I haven't got a split bag this year. They kind of go in between the Apex Pro and the Apex. That's what Callaway are stating. So that's why I thought straight away, well, I've got a split bag, I'll just get a set of these. Look, everyone needs a little bit of forgiveness, no matter who you are. So that is my reason I've changed from the Apex Pro. I think if you're an unbelievable golfer, these are amazing irons. But for me, this year I really wanted that little bit of forgiveness. Anyway, without further ado, let's go and put them to the test. We're going to jump on a par 3 course. I'm going to hit no woods, no drivers, obviously, and we're going to play around. Let's see how many greens we hit. Let's see what the connection's like. I honestly think changing to these Rogue ST Pros this year could be huge for me. So let's go and give them a bash. Right, so first hole, 165 yards. These are kind of the yardages I've been missing greens from. So let's just see if the new irons, that little bit more forgiveness, help that little bit what I need. And that is straight as can be. And interestingly enough, my fingers are stinging a little bit. So I did hit that a little bit thin. If I'd hit my old irons thin, I don't know if that would have happened. But I just want a green, that's all I wanted. I just want to hit more greens. That's pretty much simple. It's got a lovely roll on it. Right, lock this in for a par. And it's back to talk about my shiny new irons. So yeah, interestingly enough, like I said, I personally don't think I was getting enough forgiveness. Probably went a bit ahead of myself and got the Apex Pros last year. I probably wasn't good enough to use them, but I did hit them well a couple of times. I'm going to happily admit I want a little bit more help. Look, if a club can help us a little bit, I'm going to get it. We hit a first green, which is good news. Second green is a big green, but let's see if we can get it on the green again, make another par, because I think these clubs, honestly, I do really think they can massively help me. Okay, so if you've been watching me recently, you'll know my 100 yards in hasn't been the best. However, I remembered what I was doing wrong. So let's try and see if you think this is a lot better, because I personally think this is going to go straight on the green. 110 yards, downwind. Why did I forget how to do that? But again, that sounded so good. What do you think anyway? Do you like them? I have seen a few reviews and a lot of people have been shocked by these because they say Pro on them, and I think that scares a lot of people. It doesn't look like a Forgiven iron. It still looks very thin. That just flew past. Sit. Ah! Little cheeky bogey. Anyway, at least we hit the green with the irons. Right, so winds off the left. Big hit this. Playing about 154. I've got 7-9. Go on, wind. Go on, wind. Go on, wind. Right, so here we are. Come and make another par. It's probably about 30 foot. Yeah, boy. Woo! Bogey, 2 pars, but at the end of the day, it's not about the score. It's the new clubs. Get back my bag, have a little round up. Right, so there you have it. My new irons for this year are the Rogue ST Pros. I'm absolutely buzzing with them. I love the sound of them. I love the look of them. I love the feel of them. And I love that little bit of forgiveness. Like I showed at the start, ball, it'll just help us that little bit more. Hope you've enjoyed it. What irons are you playing this year? Has anyone else got these? Let us know. Thanks for watching. Thank you for all the comments as well on the recent videos. I'm loving life. I'm enjoying doing it. I'll see you all very soon.